Today, we're diving into a wild story that's been making headlines. The capture of Derrick Groves, the fugitive who escaped from a New Orleans prison and was on the run for 145 days. Buckle up because this is a crazy one. Let's start with who Derrick Groves is. He's a 28-year-old convicted of multiple murders, already facing life without parole for a deadly 2018 Mardi Gras shooting in New Orleans. This guy was awaiting sentencing when he pulled off a daring escape from the Orleans Parish Justice Center on May 16, 2025. He wasn't alone. 9 other inmates broke out with him in a plot straight out of a movie. They smashed through a cell door, used stolen blankets and tools, and crawled through a hole behind a toilet while a guard was on break. Talk about bold. For 145 days, Groves was a ghost. The other 9 escapees were caught earlier, but he kept slipping through the cracks, becoming the last man standing in a nationwide manhunt. A $50,000 reward was put up for any info on his whereabouts, and the pressure was on. His face was everywhere, news outlets, wanted posters, you name it. This wasn't just a local story. It had the whole country watching. So how did they finally catch him? On October 8, 2025, federal marshals and Atlanta police got tips that led them to a house in southwest Atlanta, Georgia. After a tense standoff, they nabbed Groves without anyone getting hurt. Can you imagine the relief for law enforcement? This guy, with his violent history, was finally off the streets. And get this, his on and off girlfriend, a former sheriff's office employee, was arrested earlier for allegedly helping with the breakout. That's a whole other layer of drama. Now, Groves isn't just going back to serve his life sentences. He's facing new charges for the escape itself. This whole saga has raised big questions about security at the Orleans Parish Justice Center. How do 10 inmates pull this off? What went wrong? People are demanding answers, and I'm sure we'll hear more about that soon. What do you think about this wild chase? Should prison security be overhauled after something like this?